laboral, o tenemos una estrategia de seguridad y salud en el trabajo que precisamente establece que las nuevas tecnologías y su impacto en el trabajo deben ser especialmente revisadas desde el punto de vista de la prevención de riesgos laborales. Salgo quizá un poco del papel institucional, pero piensen que ayer en España se suscribió un acuerdo entre las dos fuerzas políticas que aspiran a formar el nuevo Gobierno de coalición, que precisamente incorporó expresamente entre sus contenidos la necesidad de evaluar la legislación de prevención de riesgos laborales para incorporar los riesgos asociados a las nuevas tecnologías, que será una tarea que podrá hacer el nuevo futuro Gobierno que se constituya en España. Por mi parte, nada más. Reitero las gracias al comisario Schmit y al señor Bornbum como director de la agencia y quedo a su entera disposición. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Yes, do go ahead, Mr. Cockburn.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Commissioner, Secretary of State, for supporting us today in the launch of this campaign, also for so eloquently setting out both the policy and regulatory initiatives, which I think are world-leading, world-class, both at European level and at national level in Spain, and also for highlighting some of the most important issues from a technical level that we will be addressing through this campaign. So, as you've correctly said, IT has been with us in work for many decades, but really, at the moment, digitalisation is evolving so rapidly that it's having a massive impact on the world of work. We find ourselves at a time when artificial intelligence, big data, algorithms, collaborative robots, a whole host of new technologies are altering the labour market, introducing new jobs and revolutionising the way we work. But as the Commissioner said, this is all familiar for you as media professionals who are quite often in the front line of these sorts of changes. Now, while these changes and these trends present exciting opportunities for us to improve occupational safety and health, so we can eliminate repetitive tasks through automation. We can take workers out of particularly dangerous or hazardous situations. They do also present risks and challenges. And this rapid development, this incredible growth in digitalisation, means that we don't fully understand their impact on safety and health. But we know that challenges include a possible increased risk of injury, working with more sophisticated automation, increase in workload, increase in work intensity, leading to stress, working in isolation, musculoskeletal disorders, amongst others. And we also know that to mitigate these potential negative effects, we need to have digital technologies that put the human at the centre, a human at the centre of the design, of the implementation, and the management and the regulation of these technologies. And at the agency, we've been researching all of these issues over the last 4 years, providing a really solid base for this campaign. Just to mention, one of the activities that we undertook was a survey of workers on digitalisation, and that highlighted that already 1 in 3 workers are reporting that they are monitored through digital devices, or that they have tasks, shifts, work allocated to them automatically, digitally, that their work is rated automatically using digital technology. And 1 in 3 as well say that their workload has increased, and as much as 1 in 2 workers that this is increasing their work in isolation. So I think you can see from that there are multitude challenges, that many of these risks that we've identified are in the area of psychosocial risks that could lead to burnout, depression, anxiety. For that reason, our campaign is also one of the flagship initiatives under the Commission's comprehensive approach to mental health. It's contributing not only in the area of prevention, but also in rehabilitation and reintegration. A decent, high-quality job is an excellent success factor for recovery from mental health problems. And all of these issues we're going to cover during the campaign, but we're going to run the campaign based around 5 main priority areas, and each of those priority areas will focus on a specific topic for 4 months. And the first one is working through online platforms, as we've heard just now, the occupational safety and health risks associated with that, the automation of work tasks. The third topic is working remotely, or hybrid work and telework. The fourth one is management of workers through artificial intelligence, whether algorithmic management or human resource analytics. And the final one is the use of smart digital systems. They could be virtual reality, they can be wearable devices to monitor exposures, they can be smart artificial intelligence technical systems to look at exposures as well. And across all of these areas, we're going to be stimulating debate, raising awareness about the key issues, and most importantly, perhaps, sharing guidance, good practice, examples of case studies, and this is all going to support employers in their duty to protect workers in the context of these changes. Now, finally, I'd just say that, as with our previous campaigns, EU-OSHA is going to be mobilising all of the actors, all of its network, from the EU institutions and presidencies to the social partners at EU level, but also at national level through our national focal points and the national networks, including social partners, that they have in all of the member states. And social partners have a key role, as we've heard already in the negotiations ongoing, but at all levels, and for us at all levels in getting these messages out to where they're most needed. And it's through this approach that EU-OSHA is able to run the largest campaign on occupational safety and health in the world. We're covering over 30 countries, and we'll be having more than 300 events organised by the agency, as well as other events then organised by our partners. And I really hope that during those 2 years that you, as journalists, will accompany us and help us to relay those messages and to raise visibility and awareness of the key messages. And we're open for questions. Thank you.
Indeed, now we're ready to take your questions, so I would invite you to raise your hand, announce the media you're working for, and then I'll give you the floor. First question goes to a journalist here in the press room. Go ahead.
Good morning, Raquel Abad, Europa Press. I was wondering how many companies engage already, or how many are expected to engage in the months to come, and also specifically in the case of Spain, how many are, do you think are willing to participate in the campaign? Thank you.
Mr. Cockburn?
Yeah. I can say that in general terms, the feeling that we have already is that this campaign is going to have an unprecedented level of interest. We have a programme called the Official Campaign Partnership Offer, which we, for practical purposes, limit to 100 members, and that's sold out, if you like, in record time. At the national level, we rely on our collaboration with the national focal points, in this case the Instituto Nacional de Seguridad y Salud en el Trabajo, and they organise and bring in a lot of actors, and then, of course, through the sectoral social partners as well. So while I can't give you at this point a number, we may be able to provide you with some additional figures for Spain, but I don't have a figure on the tip of my fingers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other questions in the room? Are there any questions online? I don't see any, so I would like to thank our speakers for coming down to the press room today and all participants for their questions. This concludes today's conference on the new EU-OSHA campaign, Safe and Healthy Work in the Digital Age. I wish you all a very nice day.